What's good, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a good day today. My day is going good. I cannot complain. We are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 11. And the name of the episode is called Lease Is Up, Giddy Up. Okay? Listen, I'm sorry. Angel is definitely not a top tier WAG. She's just not. I don't think that Angel knew what she was getting herself into when she signed up for this show because she is moving very sloppy. She's moving very sloppy, and we'll talk about it, okay? But I thought that the episode was good. I am really enjoying this season of Potomac. Out of all of the housewives right now, I believe that Potomac is probably number one to me right now. Potomac and then Beverly Hills, darling. That's because Beverly Hills is just starting, okay? But before we get started, let's see who all in here. I'm going to read some comments, and then we're going to go ahead and get it started at the 5-minute mark, okay? Emerald Sunshine, what's good? Hey, now, Dina, thank you. She said GABOR will get here. When he gets here, in the meantime, like the video. Like the video and hype up the video, y'all. Please, it'll help me out. Hype up the video if you can. If you can. Miss WT, what's good? Miss Bella, what's good? Angel needs to go. Oh my God. Mary Jane's baby said, hey, GABOR, you're right, Angel. It's not top tier WAG like Ciara and Taylor Swift. Oh, baby, she could never be. Richie B, what's good? She said one has to go, Klarna, Afterpay. Oh, who do you choose? I'm choosing Angel to stay. She was coming for Ashley in the after show, and if you separate the two, she might be okay. Oh, and Bobby, he definitely was over it. I haven't seen the after show yet. I did watch What Happens Live, but I haven't seen the after show yet. You know, the after show is like a whole new episode. I'm going to watch it and see what was going on. And if I get a chance, I'm going to do a pre-record. And y'all, let me know if I should go tomorrow. I want to go live on Married to Medicine, but I'm supposed to be doing something. So it depends on what time it is. But tomorrow I do want to go live with, I'll let y'all know tonight. Either if you don't see a video out for me in the morning for Married to Medicine, that means that I'm going live for it. But if I want to go live tomorrow for Married to Medicine, but I'm supposed to be doing something tomorrow. And so we'll see if it's followed through. Chelsea B, what's good? She said, hey, Chad Richard B, I agree. If I had to choose between Klarna and Angel, I choose Angel. K just plain boring and coins ain't enough. Right. Linda Marshall, what's good? I feel bad for Angel. Her stumbling her words. If she's bringing it on herself, Linda Marshall. She's bringing it on herself because she should have just told the truth. S Lover, what's good? TJ, what's good? I've been checking YouTube all morning for a notification when my girl Wendy said, you know you're over budget when your invoice is over 100,000. I knew I had to cash it out. Oh, yes, Wendy. Oh, yes. Yes. We got to do it. Thank you, S Lover. Make sure you hit the like button. Free way to support the channel. Please support. Don't have me over here begging, y'all. Don't have me over here begging. Laura B, what's good? Angel is lying so bad. As soon as Bobby said in the kitchen while we on Zillow, when Tia said that she was a realtor, I knew something wasn't right, baby. And Tia will stay a realtor. She just want to be a realtor for me. Erica J, what's good? If Angel can get Gizelle and Ashley together at the reunion like she has been on social media, I might be here for staying another season. Erica J, when has she been getting them together on social media? Because I have not been seeing that. Why does Cam have 3 phones? Baby, I'll tell you why I think so in a minute, baby. Amy J, what's good? Cam was lying. I don't think that she was lying, Amy J. Magdalene Lamar, what's good? Mizzen, what's good? YDK, not Cam, was lying. What's good, YDKL? Mandy, what's good? The crew in it? Yes, they is. Tony Sutton, what's good? Hey, I'm finally catching the live. You on time today? I'm always on time. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. And I gave you my own. Y'all know that's when Rihanna. That's when Ashanti used to be it. Cam exposing her pants, frauding Apple too. Yes, she is. Naomi, what's good? Renee Jones, what's good? Jay Gandy dancing to the intro. Thank you. Corin, what's good? Sibakis, what's good? Delicious, what's good? Tanya, what's good? Shayla, what's good? Shar, what's good? Angel is not that girl. She's not. Richie say, I'm back at the gym today after taking a much-needed week off. Oh, my God, Richie. Listen, I took 4 days off last week, and I feel like I'm just becoming myself. Again, it's so easy to get not out of shape, but it's just so easy to fall off, and it'd be so hard to get back on. You know what I'm saying? But again, y'all, we are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 11. And the name of the episode is called Lease Is Up, Giddy Up. Okay? So the episode started off with Tia, okay? So she said that her company sponsors an all-women's polo event, and so she ended up inviting the women, okay? And if it's one thing Tia gonna do, is she gonna tell us what happened in Nigeria, baby. She said that in Nigeria, her cousin played polo, and it was a part of her social scene, okay? So her older brother is there, DG, okay? And she said that he lives in Long Island, and he invited him to come to the polo thing, okay? She said they grew up as three, and she has a much older brother. Then it's DG, and then it's Tia. So Tia is the youngest from her mama. She said during her marriage from her mom, during the marriage from her daddy and her mama, her daddy had 2 additional children. What you say? 2 additional children. This nigga had 2 babies on your mama? This nigga had 2 babies on your mama? I don't think I would have said that. Not doing the marriage, I just would have said my daddy had more kids. I wouldn't have put my mama through that shame. But since you did that, I got so many questions. So do the other 2 siblings, do the outside kids, do they got the same mama? And is that why your mama and your daddy broke up? Because it was 2 kids. It wasn't just one. Of they twins? I got so many questions, right? What ages are the children? Are you your daddy's actual youngest biological child? And why did your mama and daddy divorce? We want to know all of the things. Did your mama leave your daddy in the 80s when the money dried up? I want to know. We want to know. Okay? But it looked like from the clip of next week's episode, we're going to end up seeing one of her little sisters. Right? That's what it looked like. That we're going to end up seeing the little sister next week. Okay? Let me see something really quick. Okay, here we go. Okay? So all of the women ended up showing up to her house. And with these girls, they don't really be dressing like that. If I had to pick the best dress to me, Jazzy looked the best to me. Jazzy looked really, really nice. You can tell that Tia has been around Gizelle too long because, baby, now we got Tia wearing drawstring ponytails.
You're beautiful, but this drawstring ponytail, it gotta go. But I'm telling you, a babe, this grandmamish?
No.
It's just grandmamish. A drawstring ponytail is the bare minimum. Girl, you ain't not putting on lip gloss, baby. The drawstring ponytail, it gotta go. It don't work for Gizelle. It definitely ain't gonna work on you. Okay? So they argued on the sprinter. Stacey isn't there. Stacey was disinvited. Okay? Tia said that she heard so much about her web of lies when she got caught up in the web. In my opinion, Tia put herself in the web. She put herself in the web. When she met Themo, she didn't have to go back. She didn't have to go run back and tell Wendy that. Right? Stacey thought enough of Tia to invite her to meet the MO. And she was trying to start shit by throwing it in Wendy's face and telling her that Stacey said that she felt the safest with her. Now, did Stacey end up lying about it once questioned? Yes, she did, but that doesn't negate the fact that Tia was being messy when she went back and told Wendy. And I'm standing on that. She was being messy. Okay? And so, Jazzy was on the bus on the sprinter, and she said, I'm going to need proof about my girl being a liar. And so Ashley said, did you know that she wasn't going to go to your wedding until she found out that Wendy and I was going? And here is another instance of Ashley concentrating on something she perceives as negative about Stacey. Here you are again. And so Jazzy was like, no. But my thing is, Ashley, where is the proof? Where is the proof that she said that she wasn't going to the wedding? You saying this stuff, but you don't got no proof. That's the thing. Y'all keep on accusing Stacey of stuff, but y'all never really have any proof. Where is the proof? Tie her down. Where is the proof? Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He say, are the other children prince or princesses, or are they bastards? If they probably was raised around each other too. Jerry, I don't know though. I don't know. Okay. So they get to the event, and they are the only Black people at the event.
Of course.
We're talking about Tia. Of course, they was gonna be the only Black people at the event. I don't know why we would think any different of Tia after she called Stacey Detroit. Right? The truth of the matter is that we have some of our people think They only have value when they align themselves with non-black people, right? They only, baby, I'm surprised that her husband is black. I'm surprised that her husband is black, okay? Wendy is excited about the event because she feels like Ashley's going to find her next husband at the event, okay? Now, the women have the opportunity to sing the national anthem. They said that Angel is an opera-trained singer. How come we didn't know that about Angel? How come we didn't know that about Angel? It's sad because her whole identity on this show has been tied to Bobby, right? Tia said that Ashley is a singer. No, baby, let me help you. Let me help you. Ashley is not a singer. Ashley sings. There is a difference, darling. There is a difference. She sings. She is not a singer, okay? They sing the national anthem, the Black national anthem, lift every voice and sing. And it was Ashley, wait a minute. It was Ashley. They had Ashley holding the microphone, baby. They had Ashley, Big Ange, Gizelle, and wait a minute, who else was it? Gutta K. They were singing it, and Wendy was directing, acting like she was doing something. She wasn't doing nothing, child. Thank you for the super chat, Gene 007. He said, not a lot of black people play polo, GABOR. Not you telling me that, Gene. Not you telling me that what black people do and don't do. Wow. Okay. They also let Tia throw the ball to start the polo match. They only did that because they knew that the Bravo cameras was rolling, child. They only did that because they knew the Bravo cameras was rolling, okay? So Jazzy ended up pulling Ashley to the side, and she said that she was shocked that she heard that Stacey wasn't coming to her wedding, because if it was the other way around, it wouldn't even be a question. I think that Ashley is putting 20 on 10. I think that Stacey didn't want to be in the wedding, but to say that she wasn't coming is a stretch. To say that she wasn't coming is a stretch, right? Now, Gizelle did say that Stacey didn't see any value in Jazzy because she was a friend of, and she didn't think that she was coming back. Now, I definitely believe that. That's why she probably wasn't gonna go to the wedding at first. I just don't know if she wasn't gonna go to the wedding or not. But I definitely believe that she didn't see value in Jazzy because she didn't know if she was coming back or not. That's how people move, unfortunately, especially in LA. That if you can't do nothing for them and you ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Listen, that's how they would treat you. You don't have no value. And I don't think that she saw any value in her. And I also believe that because Kilolo has said several times, she said it on Angela Yee, and she also said it on Watch What Happens Live last night, that Stacey told her straight to her face that she didn't want to and didn't care to be friends with her when they was in Nevis. She didn't see any value in her. And I see why, though. I know why Stacey don't see any value in Kilolo. Because
you're a ghetto-ass, hood-ass bitch. Get her hat. And you know how to act.
she's a ghetto-ass, hood-ass, and she don't know how to act. Thank you for the super chat, Busy. I miss you. He said, did anyone notice Ashley asking what's the Black national anthem? I did not notice that. You know, she don't know. She don't know. Her kids, she said that she ain't gonna even raise her kids as black, baby. She want them to check another box. Okay? So toward the end of the event, Ashley said that the group is slowly getting back into a good place. And Angel has shared that she felt that the women weren't making an effort to include her in the group. And this was a good time for her to interact with the other women. But all she did was sit there and pout with Kay. Okay? And I agree. And I also think that she should have went to Stacey's event, right? But I think that Angel is used to women approaching her because of Bobby's status. And she sees reaching out to people or trying to meet up one-on-one with people is begging. Right? She sees it as begging. No, ma'am. Angel, you need help, mama. Okay? So next we got a scene with Angel, okay? Angel and Bobby are going back to Colorado. Okay? Now, she said that they got the rental to be in Maryland while looking for their Maryland home. And the homeowners thought that they would be gone by a certain time period, and there seems to be some miscommunication on the dates. Okay? Bobby is upset. Bobby looks irritated. Okay? And it's clear that they don't have people working for them, right? They don't have people working for them because it seemed like Angel was doing everything by herself. But what the fuck is Angel doing all day where she's not able to pay attention to the dates? Is this a part of postpartum? Since everything with Angel is postpartum, I just had a baby 19 months ago. 19 months ago. So that was in June. Now we can say it's 20. She done had a baby 20 months ago. You forgot the dates? You forgot the dates? She's sloppy. She's sloppy. And she doesn't seem like that she's ready for this show. On a show like this, you have to dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Or a different narrative, all different kind of narratives will be coming out there about you or formed about what you guys going on. All kind of different narratives are going to be formed about what you got going on because you don't know what you got yourself into. Okay? So, you know Gutta K ain't raised. Michelle ain't raised Gutta K. Gutta K came over there and she just walked in the house. She not raised. And baby Bobby did not like that. Did y'all hear Bobby? Bobby say, damn, we don't knock around here? Put a 2 in the chat. Bobby say, damn, we don't knock around here? You just walking in a motherfucker. Put a 2 in the chat. Y'all ain't cool like that, baby. It don't seem like y'all cool like that. Oh, yes, he definitely said it. He definitely said it. And when he said it, baby, when Kay walked in there, baby, he went over there. He went to go lock the door. If you paid attention to what he was doing, he went to go lock the door, baby. And when Tia came over there, baby, Tia had to knock on the door. You missed that, Dina? Oh, baby, you better, baby, Toya, now how y'all love to say a black man rude. How is that rude? Kilolo ain't raised. She ain't raised. 20 years of friendship, be damn. You know Kay is a stick-up girl. Kay is a stick-up kid. Baby, you got to be raised. At least, and Toya, I'm just saying, at least if you're going to be walking in the door, if you're going to walk in the door, at least knock and say, it's Key. It's Gutta K. Don't just come in. Don't just walk in. Let at least announce yourself. At least announce yourself. Because Gutta K ain't raised. You don't live here, mama. You don't just walk in. You don't live here, mama. You don't just walk in. Okay? So Tia comes over and Angel shares what happened. And Bobby is just standing there looking. Angel says that the house was double booked, that she got a message in that she hopes they had a good stay.
Girl, shut up. You are making things worse.
Girl, there is no way their house was overbooked. There is no way their house was overbooked. Because if it was overbooked, they would have gave you extra time to get your stuff out. Because it would have been a mistake on their part, girl. Take ownership. You fucked up. People make mistakes. When you tell one lie, you got to tell lies over other lies over other lies and over other lies, girl. There is no way. Take ownership, mama. Thank you, the chosen one. She said, hey, GABOR, I miss you, and I don't believe Angel mixed up the dates. Something brewing with her. I sent slides. You don't think that she mixed up? Oh, she definitely mixed up. What the chosen one, tell me what you think. Even vampires asked to come in, right? What do you think that she mixed up? Okay? And then, well, I'm so embarrassed. I know Bobby is upset and he's embarrassed that you signed up for this show and you got us over here looking crazy because then we found out that the house came furnished. So nothing in the house belongs to them but the clothes on their back. Girl, it's just getting worse. It's just getting worse. That's not even y'all furniture. And that's what I'm saying. The fact that we now know that none of that furniture now belongs to you is nobody's business. It's nobody's business. It's getting worse. So y'all rented the furniture too. You rented the furniture too. So my whole thing is, what do we got boxes in there for? All y'all need is suitcases. The only thing y'all had in there that was y'all's was the clothes on y'all back. What we need suitcases. What we need boxes for, all y'all need is suitcases and gym bags. Girl. Okay? So Tia ended up suggesting that she could be their realtor if they're looking for a house. Angel, no. No, you green. Angel, no. No, baby. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. Baby, your business will be all up and through the streets of Potomac. No. No. Yo, baby, your business will be all up through the streets of Potomac, baby. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because Tia is messy, and we're gonna get on her in a minute. The chosen one, thank you for the super chat. She said she mixing up her life. Yeah, she mixing up her life. That's what they say. The chosen one. When you tell one lie, you gotta tell a million. She could have just said, "Child, I was eating a bowl of ice cream, baby. I was eating some butter pecan ice cream. Child, it was tasting so good, baby. My fingers slipped. You know what I'm saying? I told the people we'll be out by July 1st, and I'm in September. And we would understand because butter pecan is really, really good, especially if it's bluebell. You get what I'm saying? Or maybe she was making some cookies. Maybe she was baking some pies. I don't know. But she could have told us something, and she would have just told the truth, and we would have been able to accept it. We would have been able to accept it. But, girl, all of these lines that you're doing, I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay? The girls ended up helping Angel pack for a little bit, and then they leave. Angel said it's an inconvenience, but they're an NFL family and they used to move it because of Bobby's profession. Okay? So Tia ended up getting in her car. Okay? She ended up getting in her car. Baby Gizelle calls her and invite her to a July. She said, when Gizelle said it was a July 4th Cowboy Potomac party. Okay? I am convinced that Tia told Gizelle what was going on with Angel before she went over there. And she told Gizelle to call her afterwards so she wouldn't look messy over the phone. Because if you notice, when Tia arrived, Tia already had some insight in what was going on. Because when she went over there, she bought some sweets. And she said it was because Angel told her what was going on. So she had already knew that they had to move. Kiana didn't know that. Kiana did. See, y'all got to pay attention. Tia knew what was going on when she first got over there. Kiana didn't know. And she told Gizelle, girl, call me when I leave up out of here. I'm going to send you, and you call me so I won't look messy on this. This is big sister Gizelle. Because when Gizelle invited her for the party, they didn't even have a name for the party yet. She called it the July 4th Cowboy Potomac party. Yes, baby. Okay, so let's get there. Gizelle said all the kids are invited, and then Tia shared that my niece, Alexis, is coming off of being grounded. She got a bit of an attitude, and she had to take her phone away. You know, she the one who said was the gangster. She the one who said was the gangster. I thought that Sienna have an attitude when she be on camera, but maybe it's Alexis. Okay. Now Tia ended up saying that she had just left Angel Place because Angel has to move.
See, that's a dirty ass bitch right there.
That's a dirty ass bitch. That's a dirty ass bitch. She said the lease is up and they already rented the house to somebody else, and she's going to Colorado to focus on buying the place and come back properly. That come back properly is some nasty work. That come back properly gives me she didn't come down here right, and she got to come back properly. Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! That come back properly baby. That come back properly is some nasty work, baby. She didn't come down here the right way, baby. She didn't come down here the nice way. She didn't come down here the right way, baby. She got to come back properly, baby. Oh my God. Okay. Gizelle said so. She just came down here for the show. If you plan on moving back, why did you get a short-term lease? Maybe she really don't like us like that, okay? And so Tia gets in the confessional, and she said, I wish I never said it. As it came out of my mouth, I wish I would have just brought it back in. Girl, Tia, quit. Tia, stop.
Playing in my mother face. I hate that.
Stop playing in my motherfucking face. Stop playing in my face, girl. You messy. You knew exactly what you was doing. And y'all overlooked it. Y'all overlooked it when it was with Stacey because y'all don't like Stacey. Right? And I think that part of it is the British accent. Because she played like she don't understand what was going on. But make no mistake, baby. She couldn't wait to leave that house and give the details to Big Sister Gizelle. She could not wait to give that information to Big Sister Jane's son. And my thing is, why would you even tell Gizelle that after she done already called Angel a catfish? Why would you even go and tell Gizelle that after she had already called Angel a catfish? I'm telling y'all, and I've been telling y'all since the beginning, it's some bullshit up with Tia. It's some bullshit up with Tia, and I've been telling y'all, and I'm gonna tell it again.
I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
That motherfucker is not real. She's not real. Okay? Gizelle said that she think that Angel didn't give the lady the right time frame because she thought that the show would be done filming by now. But it's not, and it's time to go. I definitely believe that. I definitely believe that, Gizelle. You right there. You right right there. You right there, okay? So you don't like him, Miss Lana? I told you. What you laughing at? Society made it so we trust British accent. They use British the whole shit. Till on some ish. Yes. Okay. So then we get Wendy, baby. She going, her and Eddie taking Cam to gymnastics. Okay. When I saw Eddie jump on the screen, y'all, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. But I think that we need to get some bras for the Potomac men. The men of Potomac need some bras. Bobby had titties swinging everywhere. Eddie had titties swinging everywhere. Thiemo got titties swinging everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And you know they sell shirts now where men can hold their titties down. They sell like compression shirts. They almost like bras, but I guess they don't want them to be so feminine. But they sell shirts now where the men can hold their titties down because you know you don't want the men's titties flying all over the place like angels. You know what I'm saying? So we need to, the men's, I'm telling you, the Potomac men, they need bras. They need bras. Okay? So Wendy ended up asking Eddie to be available for the Potomac and Ponies event. Right? So now, okay, we got a name for the event, the Potomac and Ponies event. Okay? She said it's going to be a potluck. She bringing the chicken, that their chicken is out of commission and the renovations are driving her insane. Okay? So Eddie asked her, did she stay under the budget? And Wendy said, no, she hasn't even counted. And so she went on to say, if one of the invoices is over $100K and the budget is $100K, she know they went over budget. And she said it like it's cute. She said it like it was cute. And the thing is, Wendy is trying to play this dingbat character, like this bimbo. You know what I'm saying? I noticed it last year when she lied and said she didn't know what electric company and how much the bills were and who the water bill and stuff was with, right? Because that comes with a certain aesthetic, right? And she wants to make us believe that she's that girl, right? But those girls that usually are of that aesthetic, they usually get fucked all over. Prime example, Cassie. She didn't know how much cost and what was going where. She got fucked all over. When she left Diddy, she had to go move back with her mama's house. So I don't know why Wendy is on this show trying to play like she is this bimbo, right? Because it's now coming back to bite. It's coming back to bite. And what she said was, she said she started seeing more things that she liked, and it made her pivot. And at this point, they're just collecting invoices. Like she just over there spending Eddie money. But it seems like that Eddie's money is fraudulent. And baby, it's all coming back to bite because you around here acting like a clown.
See, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite.
The clown is coming back to bite. Every episode, we are getting Wendy, she is looking worse and worse on camera. Every episode. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He said, happy Monday. I am, when it comes to Pam and Mr. Hennessy, I'm convinced the producers are working with the fans. They should be. They got to turn all of the evidence over. We got to turn all of the evidence over. Okay? She said that her daddy called her after they trip to Nigeria, and she hasn't picked up the phone because she's scared of what the conversation is going to be like, okay? She said that she wanted to write down her thoughts, but she'd rather she just go off the dome. I don't think that you need to write down your thoughts, Pamela. I think that you need to have notes, right? Have notes of what you want to say and the things that you want to address so you can get it all out. But still go off the dome. But make sure you have notes of the things that you want to say, if that makes sense. Don't have all your thoughts. I just have notes. Like I want to address this and why you love and you get what I'm saying? That's what you want to address, okay? Eddie ended up giving her some good advice. He said that him and his siblings, they talk monthly. They have like a group call where they talk monthly. He said that his siblings never met his expectations. And once he eliminated the expectations, he met them where they were at and everything became good enough.
Message.
I think that's great advice for dealing with people in life. You know what I'm saying? Just eliminate the expectations with certain people. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that, your siblings, Eddie, y'all not gonna be talking again because Mama Sue Miss Sue and what's the sister name? Ivy was already talking shit last year on camera about your sister them. And then here you go saying, you know what I'm saying, you met them where they was at. They could be seen as negative. They could be seen as negative, okay? Then we get Stacey. Baby. Stacey ends up meeting up with Gutter K. You know what I'm saying? And I hope the MO got Stacey's insurance paid for because we know how Gutter K get down, baby. Well, baby, listen, okay? So, Stacey said that Michelle Obama teaches when they go low, we go high. So she took a gummy and she's going high to meet with Gutter K because she's from the gutter and that's low. Okay? Kay said that it's appropriate for her and Stacey to meet because things have gotten ugly. And they only got ugly for you, Kay, because you got called out on how aggressive you are. You got called out on how aggressive you are, and that's how things became ugly. Okay? Stacey asked Kay what she was in the mood for. Kay said that she wanted anything without cheese. Stacey suggested the burrata. Kiana said that she doesn't eat cheese. Okay, well, baby, you don't eat cheese, but that don't mean that I gotta follow it. So I'm gonna order me some burrata. And she in the confession talking about, didn't I just tell this girl to eat cheese? Baby, you don't eat cheese. You don't eat cheese. Okay? Kiana said that she was allergic to cheese. I remember her saying that before, that she was allergic to cheese. Stacey said that she'd been knowing her for a while and she didn't know that. And so they get to discussing, where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? Kay starts at the Bloom Ball. She said that Stacey was nasty. And they showed a clip of Gutter K waving her hand in Stacey's face. It was so aggressive. It was so aggressive. You put your hand all up in that girl's face like that just because she didn't speak to you? You got to do all that because somebody isn't speaking to you, didn't speak to you? And in the clip, Stacey told Kay, you want to fight? And Kiana said, you know, I can't fight, Stacey, if you want to do that. And Stacey said, I know, I've seen it. I know you can. I've seen it. Packing her up, baby. I know you can. I've seen it. So see, Kiana think it's cute. Kiana think it's cute. And Stacey is, what did Wendy call them? Girl, these fighting ass total bitches. These fighting ass total bitches, get them away from me. These motherfucking hood rats. Baby, I'm a lady. I won't be called out here fighting no woman. Girl, fighting ass total bitches. Girl, please, get them away from me. Okay? And so Stacey ended up telling Kay, start at the beginning. Start at Gizelle's house. You screamed at me and you said that you're a phony and a fraud. And Kiana talking about, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Girl, you know what we started at. And so Stacey said, why would I speak to you the next time I see you? And so Kiana said, girl, you weaponized my assault against me on the regular. Baby, you wasn't assaulted. You wasn't assaulted. You like to go for bad and you started a fight with a bitch in the club who had a bottle in her hand. That's what happened. You started a fight with a bitch in the club who had a bottle in her hand. And you have to understand the art of war. I would never hit a bitch holding a bottle. I would never hit a bitch that's holding a bottle. I would never. Nobody is weaponizing anything against you. The bottle was the weapon. The bottle was the weapon, baby. Okay? Stacey said that's because every time I see you, you screaming at me and you doing this with your fists and stuff. And she started like moving her hands and they rolled the beautiful bean footage and Kay was aggressive with her hands. And I told y'all, and I went and got the clip. Somebody had to push Kay back away from Stacey when they was at Gizelle's event, and it was Wendy. Wendy had to push her back. I told y'all, it looked like somebody had to push Kay back, but she was getting ready to try to fight. Look at the clip. I got the clip. Here go the clip. Look at the clip.
Don't do me. That's you. Don't do me.
Wendy had to push her back. Wendy literally had to push her back. I wish I could put it in slow motion. She had to be pushed back. She was trying to fight Stacey.
Don't do me. That's you. Don't do me.
That was Wendy's hand. That was Wendy's hand that pushed her back. So she was actually trying to fight Stacey. She was trying to fight Stacey. And Wendy had to push her back. Wendy literally had to put her hands on her and push her back. Okay? Stacey said, I never once said that she was violent. She didn't. She didn't say that she was violent. All she said was, I don't want to get chin checked. I know you the one to do it. Erica Robinson, did do it one more time. Let me show you. I wouldn't lie.
Don't do me.
That's you.
Don't do me.
She had to get pushed back. That was Wendy Hand. Wendy had a bangle on her arm. She had to go bangle on her arm. She had on the gold dress. She had to go bangle on her arm. She had to push her back. Because at first, Wendy was dancing with her back to her. But then I told y'all when I saw her, somebody had pushed Kiana back. Somebody pushed Kiana back. Oh, yes. Okay. And so, yeah. She didn't say that you was violent. She said, I don't want to get chin checked. I don't want to get chin checked, and I know you don't want to do it. Kay is running around saying that she chin checked somebody. And this is what Kay is saying about her friend. And baby, to say that you chin checked, it's very aggressive. Even her tagline, ain't that what it's called, the tagline? Even her tagline, she said, my specialty is getting you together. Very aggressive. Beauty is my brand, but my specialty is getting you together. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. This ain't baddies. I'm getting you together. Is this Krishan Rock? My God. Okay. Kiana was on Watch What Happens Live last night. Andy do not like her. Andy don't like her. She seems slow and delayed. I think that she be throwing shade, but when a person is lost on what you're trying to say, it's not giving shade, mama. It's not giving shade, and it's just not hitting. I don't want to get chin checked. Me either. Me either, baby. She aggressive through the screen, baby. But if she come over here, baby, I got something for her. If she come over here, baby, I got something for her. Okay? So then they get to talking about Chris. Stacey said that she never seen the text messages that Kiana had. I don't think that Kiana had any text messages. Okay? Stacey said, I was asked if I dated him. I never dated him. I know him socially. So why would you go and tell Monique that? And so Kay said, I don't know for a fact that she dated Chris, but I do know for a fact that I've seen her with images with Chris. Well, then you should have told Monique that you saw pictures of Stacey and Chris. But that's not what you did. If you don't know for sure that she dated him or not, do y'all understand what I'm saying? You would have did better by telling Monique, I saw pictures with Stacey and Chris. You don't know Stacey? I saw pictures of her with Chris. That's what you should have said if you didn't know that they was dating. That's what you should have said if you didn't know that they was dating. But you went and told Monique that because you was being messy. You went and told Monique that because you was being messy, and that's not what you said. Okay? So then Kiana went and said, she said, I'm a very passionate person. I'm a very direct person.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Someone got in her ear and told her to use passionate, even though earlier in the season, she was saying, I talk very aggressively. I'm a very aggressive person. That's what she was saying earlier in the season. Do I got the clip? Did I bring the clip? I showed the clip one of these weeks. She said, I talk very aggressively. I'm a very aggressive. You said that, so now you're using passionate. Now you're using passionate. Here we go. Here we go. She said that she would like to have a conversation with Stacey, and Stacey shouldn't feel like that she has to fear for her safety when it comes to her because she will never harm her. Do I think that Stacey will hit Kiana? I do.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
I do believe that Kate will hit Kiana. I mean, that Kate will hit Stacey. Kiana hit a bitch in the club that was holding a bottle. What are we talking about? Kiana hit a bitch in the club that was holding a bottle. Yes, she would hit Stacey. Wendy had to push Kiana up off of Stacey. Yes, she will hit her. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? She will hit the girl. Kay talking about, I don't want this to be the landing point for every time, for Stacey's defense, every time we have a conversation. Well, you got to work on not being aggressive, baby. You got to work on not being aggressive, baby. Was it a bottle or a glass? It was a bottle. It wasn't a glass. It was a bottle. It was a bottle, baby. And my thing is, Kilolo only do this with Stacey. She don't do this with nobody else. Okay? Stacey ended up agreeing. And she said, in the benefit of moving on or moving forward, if there's anything you hear about me, give me the benefit of the doubt. And ask me, what's good, really, B? What's good? What's good, Sarah did it? Kate was lying. She would hit Stacey. She's trying to save her job. Kiana hit a bitch in the club with a bottle. She would hit Stacey. I would never hit nobody with a bottle in their hand. Now, if they put their bottle down, we going to go all day. But with the bottle in their hand, no, because you can't say that a person won't hit you with no bottle. You can't say that, okay? Stacey, Kiana agrees to, come to her and ask her if she got any questions about her. And then Kiana said, cheers. All right, Detroit. And I'm glad that Stacey caught it and said, all right, Baltimore. Because Kay is trying to go on with this narrative that Stacey is this Detroit hood booker. Right? She's trying to go with this Detroit hood narrative, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Because that is what y'all consider microaggressions. Okay? So then we get Gizelle. Gizelle meets with Wendy and Ashley. Okay? Angel, girl. Angel invited the women to Colorado. Since she's already going to go back to Colorado, she invited the girls about to Colorado, and she says that she inviting them to her happy place and space will help them get to know her a little more. I think that that's lazy. I think that is lazy. I'm sorry. I think that she only invited them there because she had to go back there, right? And you also tried to show them that with your tranquility party, right? And it wasn't well received. Inviting them to Colorado is screaming money problems. You should have took them, somewhere else. You invited them to Colorado because that's where you got to go? No, ma'am. It's giving money problems. But I do see a world where if she would have took them to Miami or she would have took them somewhere else, they would have been like, oh, she's trying to cover up her money problem. So, she moving sloppy, and so she damned if she do and she damned if she don't. She just moving. She has no other place to think. Yeah, she just moving sloppy. But she could have took them out. She could have took them to Miami. She could have took them on a road trip somewhere. They didn't have to go to Colorado. Is all I'm saying, right? And so Gizelle shares what Tia told her about Angel, but Gizelle says that Angel was evicted. She said that she was evicted. Okay. And she said that Angel is supposed to be given top tier WAG. This is not top tier WAG. Taylor Swift is top tier WAG. It's definitely not top tier WAG. A top tier WAG would have overbooked, right? To be sure they had enough time and space in the rental. A top tier WAG would have booked at least 2 months out just to be sure. You get what I'm saying? Because the top tier WAG is paying for comfort. You get what I'm saying? Top tier WAG is paying for comfort. A top tier WAG wouldn't even be booking it themselves. A top tier WAG wouldn't even be booking it themselves. A top tier WAG wouldn't have people living after them like that. They wouldn't be having people living after them like that. I don't think that Angel them is even giving people enough time to deep clean the place after she leaves. Right? Because top tier WAGs have to deep clean after they leave because anything they find in there after y'all moved in there, it's a story. It's a story. And I'm wondering, was Angel even supposed to be filming in their house? I wonder, was Angel even supposed to be filming in their house? Because a lot of these people don't want their shit online. They don't want their properties and stuff online like that. Okay? So Wendy said that she has a realtor friend. And her realtor friend told her that a girl came up to her and said that she needed a house in Potomac. Okay? She said that she needs it to look like $50K a month, but she's only willing to pay $2 or $3K a month because she wanted to present this lavish lifestyle.
Bitch, you're lying.
Wendy, you lying. Do I believe the lavish lifestyle that Angel wanted to portray that? Yes. But $50K, a place that's $50K, and she only willing to pay $2 or $3K, that doesn't even sound believable. That doesn't even sound believable. It would sound believable to me if you said that they was willing to pay $25K or $30K, but $2 or $3K for $50K? $2 or $3K for $50K? Girl, let's be real. Let's be real. Like, girl, that doesn't even sound believable. And so Ashley said, is Bobby broke? I don't think that they're broke. I don't think that they're broke. I just think that Angel is sloppy, and she didn't know what she was getting herself into when she got on this show. Right? The math is not mathing. 2 or 3K, that's 47K missing. Wendy needs to mind her own budget. Oh yes, we're gonna get a, and all, especially if 2 to 3 is normal rates in the DMV area. Child, girl, and the house wasn't even giving 50K. The house wasn't even giving 50K a month. Okay? And so Gizelle ended up saying that Bobby didn't like Eddie. And if you looked at Wendy, baby, Wendy life flashed before her eyes, baby. Her life flashed before her eyes. She was scared for what's his name? What's the nigga name? She was scared for Eddie. She was scared for Eddie Hennessy. Because remember when Ike got that nigga? Remember when Ike checked him? Y'all remember Ike was Nneka husband, right? And he checked him, and he went into, because Wendy was like, oh, they done got Eddie activated, and Ike went over there and patted Eddie on his chest and was like, wait a minute, bro. You saying you don't know me? Remember that? You saying you don't know me? And he touched Eddie in his chest, started patting on him in the chest. Wait a minute, bro. You said you don't know me? And Eddie tucked his tail. You couldn't even hear, baby, you couldn't even hear Eddie say a word. Put a 4 in the chat. You can even hear Eddie say a word, baby. Eddie just stood there and look. Wendy talking about they got him activated. Girl, please.
Hey, you're weak, honey.
You weak, honey. You and your nigga weak. You think I'm gonna let my nigga get checked like that in front of me? I'm jumping on niggas' backs for mine. What Beyonce say? I'm good on any MLK Boulevard. He good. He won't get checked in front of me. Shit. Y'all have jumped all on that nigga back. Wait a minute. Not in front of me, you ain't. Y'all weak. And we grew up, it's one thing, we grew up like hell a little bit. But my mama wasn't good at all. You know what I'm saying? We grew up like hell a little bit. Girl, please. You better jump on that nigga back and help your nigga. Okay. Wendy said, I saw on social media, they were saying that Wendy said that she didn't know Angel, but she was liking her pictures on social media. I think that y'all be reaching. Listen, we all like pictures of people that we never met, right? I'm sure everybody at Temple knew the girl who went to Temple that married an NFL player, right? So Wendy liking her pictures is not an indicator on whether she knew her or not, or whether you know somebody or not, right? And Wendy admitted at the Second Bloom ball that Angel was a familiar face. So I'm pretty sure she knew who she was. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know the girl who catfished her pictures and stuff online. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew who she was, but she didn't know her like that, as if like they was friends. Does that make sense what I'm saying? And hopefully that makes sense what I'm saying. Also, Wendy said that she knows her, but they weren't friends like that. Yeah, she said that she's seen her walking on the yard before. So like she don't really know. She knew Nneka. Now she knew Nneka. I don't give a damn what y'all say. She knew Nneka now, but she did. They weren't close, right? She's seen her before. She said that when Wendy was leaving, they knew each other. They weren't close. They didn't know each other. Okay. So then we get to the Potomac and Pony party. So this is a party that Gizelle and Wendy threw together. Okay. You seen Gizelle about Grace and Adore, but Angel wasn't there. Remember, Angel said to Gizelle that Adore is her favorite child. And Grace get attention because she the oldest, and Angel says she feels left out. Meanwhile, Angel is the one that crossed AKA. Anything to get her mother's love, child. Wendy looks really nice. Wendy was the best dressed to me. Okay. Now, Ashley ended up bringing some catfish. Okay. She said that she thought it was very appropriate because that's the running theme in the group. And she said that she's hoping that Angel will see it and know it's for her. Now, didn't Ashley's son say the other day that they had bugs in their house?
Yes. No shade.
Didn't Ashley's son say that they had roaches in the house the other day? Angel, get at me, because I'll get them hoes up off you. Because ain't nobody eating the catfish because your son got on camera and said that y'all had bugs up in the house. Them hoes will be scared to play with me. Not because I'm aggressive like Kay, but I'll get a bitch up off me. Y'all got bugs and shit, and you sitting up here talking about catfish, and you get what I'm saying? Girl, please. Girl, Angel girl, you're not giving top tier WAG, girl. You ain't giving top tier WAG, okay? So mostly everybody showed up. Angel isn't there yet. And so Kay ended up calling Angel and asked Angel, how far away are you? Okay? And Angel said, we're far. And then Kay said, how far? And Bobby said, we'll get there when we get there. You know what I'm saying? And so Gizelle said, why would you say that? You're 2 hours late. You can turn around and go home. Oh, I forgot. You don't have one.
Attending a birthday party.
Now, Gizelle, you ate that up, girl. Gizelle, you ate that up. I'll give it to you. Okay? But it was Ashley for me. It was Ashley for me. Ashley said, why does Bobby have all this energy? Pipe down. That Bobby, he got a temper on him. Ashley, are you serious? Ashley, are you serious? How many times have you been around Bobby to draw that conclusion that he got a temper on him? And see, this is why these men don't want to come on these shows. Because you trying to make Bobby seem like he got CTE. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Ashley said that Bobby got early onset CTE. And he got a temper on him. And he just fly off the handle. The way that Ashley made it seem, that Bobby said, damn, bitch, we get there when we get there. The fuck you know what I'm saying? That's what I thought I would have heard, the way that Ashley made it seem. That he just got the yelling in the phone. Or he was acting like, what's the name of the book? By Zora Neale Hurston. With Tea-Cake. Their eyes was watching God. You know how Tea-Cake was in there foaming at the mouth when he got bit, he had rabies? Tea-Cake was played by Michael Ealy, Musty Michael Ealy. Remember that? He got bit by a dog. And he was with Halle Berry. Halle Berry had to shoot him. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about? Y'all not cultured. Did y'all have to read the book Their Eyes Was Watching God? Halle Berry played in the movie. And she was the main character. And Tea-Cake was played by Musty Michael Ealy. And Halle Berry had to shoot him. But he had rabies because he got bit by a dog. And it was foaming out the mouth. That's how Ashley make it seem like Bobby was over there acting into the phone. Okay, thank you, dearly beloved. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sharjay. Okay, Delicious. Okay, my favorite movie. You're okay. Ashley not used to black men. She used, yeah, but that wasn't aggressive though. That wasn't aggressive though. Shawnee said yes, it's on YouTube. Yeah, if that was a long time ago, Sharjay, don't do me that. Don't do me that. That was my junior year of high school. Okay. So the women are offended. The women are offended. And so I'm telling, okay, Tia said, come on, you guys, she had a stressful week. And Gizelle was like, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? And so Wendy was like, didn't you have a stressful week? Aren't your kids here with you? Ain't all your kids here with you? Where is the compassion though, Wendy? Where is the compassion, Gizelle? I've never seen so many people want somebody to show up so they could just mistreat them in my life. Right? It's like y'all just want this girl to show up here so y'all can mistreat her. And Wendy, you have no compassion for Angel whatsoever. And so if I was Angel, I would be going for your motherfucking throat at the reunion. Y'all could cancel me. I will be going for her throat at the reunion. Because Wendy does not have any compassion for this girl at all. Girl, at the end of the day, the woman just moved. She has to move in the middle of the week. She had to move in the middle of the week. Okay? And so Stacey ended up coming with Arabella and Thiemo. Okay? She said the only reason why she showed up was because of her relationship with Wendy. Okay? I can't lie, I gotta tell the truth. I feel like Stacey kind of had to backtrack a little bit. I feel like that she had to backtrack a little bit. So, because what happens is when they're filming these shows, they don't know whose side the audience will be on. And none of these girls, including Stacey, knew that she would make their top performers of the Vanity Fair list this year. That her performance would be so stellar that she would make the Vanity Fair top performers this year. None of them knew that. And it's clear to me that she thought that she was on the outs and she had to reevaluate her game plan, which is why she's now filming with Kay, right? After Kay kept getting aggressive with her, and why now Themo is filming. But my thing is, where's Sean Springs? Because there's no way. There's no way. I think that she brought Themo around to Wendy's event to make it up for missing the dinner. However, baby, I would not have bought Themo nowhere. I would have bought Themo nowhere until Sean Springs showed up. And I mean that, and I'm standing on that. And I would have told Andy that at the reunion. All they do is attack people's husbands. They over here making it seem like Bobby got CTE. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not going to subject my husband to that. Or my ex-husband, my baby father. I'm not subjecting mine to that. I ain't doing it. So she had to reevaluate what she was doing, okay? Ashley met the man child and said, wow, in the flesh, Ashley, you play with people if they face too much for me. You play with people if they face too much for me. She said that she almost pinched him to see if he was real. And she said that she's happy to see him supporting his wife even though after she was busted with paying TJ. See, she's still choosing to focus on the negative. You still choosing to focus on the negative. No more evil. No more evil. That's what Stacey told you last week. No more evil. You still choosing to focus on the negative. Y'all play with Ashley too much for me, child. Them girls would be scared to play with me. So it was a potluck, okay? Stacey was supposed to bring the potato salad. She had potato salad duty. She said that her potato salad is world class. I don't care about it being world class, Stacey. Is it African American class? Is it African American class? She said that her secret ingredient is love. I would have took a fork of it. I would have took a fork of it and ate it to see if it was good or not. But it looks nice. It did look nice. Okay. Now, if you sensitive, leave because it's about to get real dark because I got something that I saw and I know y'all saw it and y'all knew that I was coming to talk about it. And it's involving a child. It's involving a child and I gotta go. And I gotta say what I saw. I gotta say what I saw. So you got 5 seconds and then you gotta leave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought y'all told me that Jazzy owned the hair care line. When did Jazzy said that when Jazzy interviewed with Carlos King, she said that she owned a hair care line. Baby, Jazzy came now with her god niece. That baby hair was not combed. That baby hair was not combed. And Jazzy is not no good. It looked like Jazzy went to the nearest orphanage and grabbed a little girl and said, I'm going to pay you in food. It looked like she said she went to the nearest orphanage and said, girl, come with me and act like you my niece. I'm going to pay you in food. That little girl looked thrown away. That little girl looked thrown away.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
She looked like Shamia Surrogate. Looked like she was Shamia Surrogate's daughter. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. TLC, don't do me that. Don't do me that. It ain't me. It ain't me. It was Jazzy. It ain't me. It was Jazzy. Jazzy. All Jazzy cared about was bringing somebody because Darius was not there. But she did not care enough to help that girl with the way she was presented on TV. And if I was anything related to that girl and I saw Jazzy doing that, we would have had a motherfucking problem. I would not have let Jazzy do that. Maybe I would have told Jazzy in the parking lot.
Are you a black woman gonna do this in front of a camera? You are not. You are not.
You are not gonna do this in front of a camera. You are not going to bring that girl on this TV like this in front of the camera. You say you can remember the child. All you had to do was remember the head, baby. All you had to do was remember the head. The girl looked thrown away. The girl looked thrown away. The girl looked thrown away. Baby, the clothes didn't even look clean on the little girl. Jazzy ain't no good. Jazzy ain't no good. You can tell Arabella outfit was new. You can tell Dean and Dylan outfit was new. You can tell Grace, all of their outfits and stuff was new. Jazzy, you ain't no good. You ain't no good. Jazzy is wrong. Jazzy is wrong. Jazzy was wrong. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jazzy was wrong for that. I thought you was talking about Angel's daughter's hair. Oh, yeah, very noticeable. Under the bridge, baby. Baby, Ayanna pulled that knot up out of it. Yes, love that movie. Jazzy was wrong, okay? Wendy and Gizelle was asking Eddie how to pronounce the MO name. And when Eddie pronounced the name, it sounded like he said the MO. They're like he said the MO with an L on it. And so Wendy was like, what the fuck? And Cameron said, excuse me. Get in line, child. Get in line. Me too, what? I'm on the floor. What? Don't be so, I'm just being real. Now, GABOR, why did you drag Blue Ivy? I didn't drag Blue Ivy as a child. Baby, let me tell you something, Gigi. Let me tell you, Gigi. The hair was the same, baby. Use a goddamn lie. Use a goddamn lie. Use the line, bitch. Blue Ivy hair was never like that, baby. That girl hair looked like that it was done about 3 months ago. Blue Ivy hair was in a fro. That girl looked like somebody gave her a ponytail 3 months ago. And she wasn't able to take you down. And what I'm telling you is that Jazzy owning the hair care line, or whatever she said that she owned, I believe she said that she owned the hair care line. She could have combed that girl hair. She could have combed the girl hair. She didn't even have to put it in the ponytail. She just could have combed it. She could have at least put some oil sheen in the bed. Baby, she could have at least, baby, if it was gonna be nappy and added up like that, baby, she could at least say, baby, let me get a bitch some shine. Goddamn. I'm sorry now. I'm just being real, baby. At least let's shine it up in this motherfucker. I'm just saying. Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying. Yeah, Blue Ivy hair was not mad at. Blue Ivy hair wasn't mad. I'm not gonna let y'all do that. That girl, Mommy and Jazzy and Bible need to be sued for doing it. Yes, they do, Mandy. Yes, they do, Mandy. The girl ain't got no mama. I don't believe that she got no mama because, baby, Jazzy will be scared, girl. Jazzy will be scared, baby. Jazzy will be scared if I know that she took my daughter like that, but the mama should. Okay? So Angel ended up showing up with Bobby. Okay? Now, Kush was not there. Is his name Kush or Crush? I know it's C-U-S-H or C-R-U-S. Is it Crush or Kush? Is it Crush or Kush? Kush wasn't there. But Gaia, is her name Gaia? I don't know. I don't know if it's Gaia. I don't know. Okay. Kush, okay. Kush wasn't there. Okay. But Gaia was there. Okay. So when they came in, they was giving out food awards. And so Gizelle, when they got in, Wendy had the mic. And Gizelle whispered to Wendy. She said, ask your Darby on catfish. And so Wendy said it once. Okay? Then she repeated it and put extra emphasis on catfish. Girl, that Wendy. Gaia. Thank you, Dina. Thank you. Each one teach one. Gaia. Okay. And Ashley said it was very appropriate. That Wendy is a nasty girl. And I've been telling you, okay. And so Angel said she could take that catfish and shove it. What would be her justification? At least when you came to my house, it wasn't your house. It wasn't your house, baby. At least when you came to my rental, you had a chef in the open bar. This $10 party, we came to an event for kids with Popeye chicken and a half-rented space. So I think that the Popeye's chicken and half-rented space was for Wendy. But the rest of it was for Ashley. Or I don't know. But what I think is she should have got on the mic and said, Angel, when is enough going to be enough, though? When is enough going to be enough, girl?
Stand up!
When is enough going to be enough? Because they keep playing in your motherfucking face. When is enough going to be enough? You're not going to go up there and grab the mic? You're not going to go up there and grab the mic? And Ashley, for you to say that Bobby got a temper, I can't tell her he got no temper. Because no nigga of mine would have let you be sitting in there talking about, it's appropriate, it was very appropriate, but no nigga of mine would have let you do that to me. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't got no tipper, baby. Okay? And so Wendy and Eddie is just wasting money, y'all. Wendy and Eddie just wasting money. And see, when we grew up, we was told what goes on in the house stays in the house, right? And see, Wendy obviously didn't tell Cam what goes on in his house staying in his house, okay? So Cam don't really make good girlfriends with Arabella, right? And so Cam told Arabella that she got 4 phones. She got 4 phones, okay? And Arabella goes and tells Theo, you know what I'm saying? Like this little girl, like 5 or 6 years old, and she got 4 phones, and I'm over here 9 or 10 years old, and I only got 1. You know, she got to put them up on game. You know what I'm saying? You need to step it up. You need to step it up. And so Cam tells Theo, she got 3 phones, and my daddy is going to buy me another one. Right? So what I'm thinking is she got a phone for Wendy Osefo, Eddie Osefo, Pam Oliver, and Eddie Hennessy. They got to go get the name. They got to go get the phone for Eddie Hennessy. And all Theo could do was look at her and just say, wow. Wow. And I hope the fans got this too. I hope that this is Arabella Diosefos are frauds. They frauds. You don't need more than 1 phone. At the very most, you need 2. At the very most, you need 2. So she got a phone. They got family plans in Wendy Osefo name, and Eddie Osefo name, and Pam Oliver name, or Eddie Hennessy. Oh, baby, you know, they some motherfucking crooked, baby. They probably got phones in Cruz name, and Carter name, and Cameron name, child. Baby. Oh, wow, you're for their downfall. Baby, they already down, baby. They already fell, baby. I'm just looking at them. I'm just looking at her. Cameron line, she just like her mama. Right out there, that girl got 4 phones, child. Now, they may not be on, but the girl, please believe the girl over there got 4 phones, child. Yeah, come on now. Come on now, praying. Right? I'm not praying on their downfall. Right? All those phones are part of the scheme, child. They had 40 credit cards over there. Okay? Phones on Happy Inc. too. Cam over there telling all their business. Baby, when I tell you my mama would have popped me in my mouth. And speaking of mama, did y'all see Miss Sue had the nerve to tell Wendy next week on camera, fuck you, Wendy? Fuck you, Wendy, to her daughter on camera. And see, Wendy, that's your fault. That's your fault because your mama has been getting beside herself since she got on this show. Your mama had been getting beside herself on this show, baby. If my mama would have told me fuck you on camera, baby, it would have, baby. Baby, if my mama would have told me, fuck me on camera, fuck you, Andrew, on camera, baby, all y'all would have seen this. Tell me, my mama would have been windmilling down, baby. On camera? On camera? No, baby. Yes, Miss Sue was giving Janice Combs. Yes, Miss Susan was rude. Allowance would have been gone. Girl, we would have been in there throwing hands, baby. Didn't she say shut the fuck up, Wendy? That's what she said, baby. Shut the fuck up, Wendy, baby. Me and my mama would have been in there getting. No, I wouldn't hit on my mama though, girl. But you gotta see, Wendy, it got out of hand now. You thought it was cute at first. She done already, the first time she's sitting up there talking about we the lost. Then she checked you on camera about some allowance last year. Then this year is fuck you, Wendy. Next year, she probably gonna be laying in the bed with Eddie when you get home. If you ain't in the jail cell, child. If he ain't in the jail cell, baby, she probably gonna be over there saying she the woman of the house, child. Okay. Okay, so Ashley ended up telling Angel, that Tia talked to Gizelle. And from what I heard, you had to move within days. Miss Sue been verbal and assassinating when laying in the bed with a large size pizza child. Oh, please. But what? Baby, listen, I don't put nothing past the girl. Y'all don't know, girl. Listen. Come on now. Y'all don't know Miss Sue like that. Baby, all I know is I had a dark-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson, and we got a light-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson. Okay. Anyway, Ashley, wait a minute. Yeah, Ashley ended up telling Angel that Tia had talked to Gizelle. And from what she hear, she had to move within days. Now, this is the girl that is asking to be your realtor. Tia. Tia is the girl that is asking to be your realtor. And so she done went and talked to Gizelle. And Gizelle done went and spread your business all through the Potomac streets. Gizelle done went and spread your business all through the Potomac streets, baby. Hold on for a second. My bad. I had to go out and come back in because StreamYard was messing up. Okay. But she went, this is the girl that is running around telling all your business in the street. Your business is literally around here in the street. And I know that she's going to be upset. I know that she's going to be upset that she's not going to get that commission off these $1 million houses that y'all claim that y'all gonna buy. But that's good for her ass, though. That's good for her ass.
You should have kept your fucking mouth shut.
Okay? So Angel said that we're used to moving. We're NFL family. She said we had a short-term lease for the property. She said that she thought within a certain time period that they would have found a house. Now, Angel, you know, I'm on your side when they treat when you get mistreated, girl, or whatever. But baby, I gotta stop you, girl.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now.
When you start telling lies, you gotta tell, you know, more lies to cover up the lies and stuff that you don't already told. Now, why did you think that you would have found a house in a certain time period when you told us that it took you 4 years to find your Colorado house? So why the fuck did you think that you would go to Colorado? Why did you think if it took you 4 years to find a house in Colorado that you would find a house in Potomac in a certain time frame? Because y'all are picky, right? Y'all are picky, and it took y'all 4 years to find a house. So why did you think now that y'all was going to get to Potomac, Maryland and find a house within a certain time frame? You're lying, baby. You're not. Yeah, I think that they miscalculated filming time. But that's what I'm saying. The top tier WAG would have got a house, rented the house for 3 or 4 months out, at least 2 months out. At least 2 months out. They would have got a house for 2 months out to make sure that they was in the clear and they would have been safe. So they wouldn't have been on the show first season with money problems, looking like they got money problems the first season. Okay? And so Stacey asked if she living in Colorado. And she said, we're going back to Colorado to pack our stuff and go back and forth until they find the house they want. Girl, that don't even make sense what you're saying, girl. It don't even make sense what you're saying. So y'all going back to Colorado to pack y'all shit. But didn't y'all pack y'all shit and move to Virginia? I mean, to move to Maryland? What shit do y'all got what shit do y'all have in Potomac? I mean, in Colorado. Because I thought that y'all bought all the clothes and shit to Maryland. Pack the stuff and go back and forth. What shit are y'all taking from Colorado to bring into a house that y'all don't even got yet? Y'all packing what? That don't even make sense. Y'all packing y'all stuff for a house y'all ain't even bought? You sound stupid. You sound stupid. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He said, didn't Piggy tell us last episode that they found a house for $5 million? And side note, she going off on Twitter. Oh my God, you lying. Wait a minute. So she said that she found a house for $5 million. Yes, she did say that. So she thought, girl, she did say that. So what happened was, so what it sounds like to me, Thank you for the super chat, Q. Shout out to Q. So what it sounds to me like is that you thought that he was going to move into that house for $5 million, or that you was out there, that you found a house that you thought that you was going to move that house. Everything didn't fall through like you thought it was, and you had to move. You had to move. Girl. So you told them that you had found you a house. You had to, and it didn't go through, and you had to move. And now you taking your ass back to Colorado because you ain't got no place to move to because the house didn't fall through. Y'all wasn't approved for some reason, even though y'all was paying $5 to $7 million. That was the budget. Angel, girl. Okay. So Tia asks, was it until July the 12th or the 1st? Shut your motherfucking mouth. You shut your motherfucking mouth.
Shut your mouth. I've had enough of you, you beast.
Shut your fucking mouth. I had enough of you, you beast. Don't you ask me no questions, because you is spreading my business around here anyway. You get what I'm saying? And so Ashley goes to say, it's just hard for me to understand because as a mom, I know you're on top of it. That just doesn't seem like something I see you doing. That just doesn't seem like something I see you doing. And Angel should have told her, girl, didn't your mama abandon you?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Didn't your mama abandon you? My kids are with me. My kids are fine. I did not drop my kids off with their grandparents to go live with a drunk under a bridge. Right? So don't try to mom shame me or question my parenting. You get what I'm saying? I fucked up, but my kids are with me. They ain't living with nobody else. They living with me. Bitch, don't try to mom shame me. The fuck are you talking to? Who the fuck are you talking to? Because she tried to shame her as a mother. She tried to throw them up as a mother. Bitch, I will get them hoes up off me. I will get them hoes up off me. Them hoes are there, be like, baby, you don't ask him nothing. You know how you know how he'll take it. Girl, please. What do you mean? My kids are with me. As a mom, they with me where they supposed to be. My kids, I'm not dropping my kids off to go live somewhere else under a bridge with a drunk. A white man that's not even a quite white. A white man that don't even want to work. All he care about is having him a cold one. He don't even care about a roof over his head. Baby, he don't even care about a roof over your motherfucking head. He don't even care about a roof over Sheila's head, bitch. Said, I don't need no roof. All I need in this life to sin is me and the cold one, baby. All I need in this life to sin is me and the cold one. Okay? And so Wendy goes on to say, they saying you got evicted, girl. Ain't no dancing around it. The people say you was evicted. And see, this is what I've been trying to tell y'all about Wendy. She is not as innocent as y'all trying to make her seem. She has been taking shots at Angel all season. She has been taking shots. Did she say the catfish comment? No. But Angel is not crazy to say that Wendy has been coming for her. Wendy is a nasty girl. She's a nasty girl. She's a nasty girl.
A nasty, nasty bitch.
A nasty, nasty bitch. And Angel, it is time for you to go low. It's time for you to go low. Bree, she's not going, Wendy's not coming for Angel? What show was you watching? What show are you watching? What show are you watching? Wendy, see, y'all got the catfish thing mixed up. She went and told the girl that, oh, girl, you got a whole different energy now. Okay? She went and told Gizelle that Angel didn't graduate from college. She had to go switch another school. Right? She heard Angel talking about it sounded like she was talking about Miss Sue, the stringy hair, snaggletooth, ugly bitch. She heard her talking about that. Wendy brought it up on camera. Then she did something else not too long ago. And now here she go again. And now here she go again. Wendy is a nasty, nasty, nasty bitch. She's a nasty, nasty, nasty bitch. Angel started with Wendy first. I don't think that she started with Wendy first. When did she start with Wendy? Wendy started with Angel. Wendy went and told Kay. See, what happened was Gizelle had already said that she was going to bring up the chin check and comment to the girl, to Kiana. And Wendy went in there and backdoored and said, oh, girl, your tone is definitely different than when it was the other day. Wendy started. Wendy went on to say that the girl didn't graduate for college. We hadn't even got there yet. Thank you for the super chat, busy boo. He said, look at my text. Angel is getting nasty. Oh, baby, I'm about to, hold on. I'm pulling up Twitter right now. I'm about to take y'all there. Thank you, busy. I appreciate it. Let me see. Because, baby, I want to see Big Mama at the reunion, baby. You got it going on. What? Huh? What? Let's go. Okay. Angel said that she's done playing games and she's going to get Ashley, Gizelle, and Wendy at the reunion. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I want to be her friend. I want to help. Okay. Somebody wrote, oh, this is her sister Ingrid. Okay, let's see which came first. 43 minutes ago. Okay, she said, let's be very clear. If I could have seen the cash shit talked about me behind my back week after week, I would have moved different. My objective was to be cool with everyone, but the three witches wouldn't let up, and now I am done. Bitches. See, you still playing, no, the three bitches. Okay? The sister Ingrid, she said, yes, sister, week after week, I'm watching some housewives and their fans tear at you, lie, and do the absolute most. You've been much more patient. And she wrote, and let's be clear, I am from Maryland. I know where the bones are buried, but I kept it classy. Done. Okay? She said, letting people think. Okay, she said, I have read 1,000,001 lies about myself. Stories people have made up to feed a need for whatever reason to believe that I'm some person I'm not. I stayed largely silent, but last night's episode takes the cake. Gizelle is lying. She had no word on the street because no one knew her on the street before joining the show. Wendy's mutual friend, yeah, that conversation never happened. I spoke with her. Lies. Ashley just needs to join in on the storyline. My family's what? I don't speak on it unless I'm asked by producers and confessionals. But the fact of the matter is none of the cast can compare. Let's be clear. Week after week, I am maligned, lied on by almost each member of this ensemble, and y'all expect for me to do cartwheels in their presence. Get the fuck out of here. I am me, and I will continue to be. It's not my problem that people have mistaken my calm for anything that. Letting people think what they want to think in the name of class does nothing, and I'm done with it. Is it more? Okay. Girl, let's talk about Ashley saying Bobby has a temper. What temper? Shaking my head. That comment was dangerous on the show. Girl, Ashley doesn't know Bobby from a can of paint and wouldn't know a good man if one bit her in the ass. She can shut the fuck up. Let me go see what else she wrote. Hold on, give me 1 second. What's her name? Angela? And Angel Era. Okay. Angel Era. Let's see. She probably got me blocked. Let's see. Let me see. Angel Era. Angel Era. I don't see her. Like, I don't see nothing where I can click on her page, is what I'm saying. Oh, Angel, girl. Let me go and see if I can find the sister page real quick. Y'all walking? Hold on. Oh, it's not from Twitter? Okay. I think it's Threads because not Twitter. Okay. I thought maybe she had blocked me. I was like, I ain't did nothing. I ain't got no Threads. My little 3-year-old cousin got off more than this now. Oh, Angel. And what I'm telling y'all is I will eat Wendy alive. Oh, baby, somebody wrote. Ooh. Baby, somebody ate last night, baby. They say Angel ain't got a home, Kay ain't got a ring, Wendy ain't got a teaching job, Jazzy ain't got a flu, Gizelle ain't got a man, and Ashley ain't got shit. Ooh. It's a lot, baby. They ate that, baby. They ate that. And then, Kay some motherfucking slow. Andy asked Kay, could she defend Stacy telling her that she don't have a ring? And she said, no, I can't defend that because she ain't got one either. But Kay, she never said that she didn't trust you around Themo or would never trust you around Themo. She never said that, girl. You are the one who said that. You are slow. You the one who said I wouldn't trust you around my husband. And she said, you don't have one. You were the one who made that statement. She didn't make the statement, dummy. Okay. But y'all, that was the episode. I thought that the episode was cool. Angel, Mama, they playing with you too much in your face. But this is the thing, Angel. I don't see why you going off so bad because from the mid-season trailer, it seemed when the girls get to what is it called? Colorado, they still gonna be clowning you. Because it looked like that Gizelle was saying that she was taking a shower and y'all toilets or drains or something backed up and she had to. Did y'all see the clip? It made it seem like that the toilet and stuff was backed up and like some stuff from the toilet ended up coming through the shower. Or maybe that was a hotel, but it seemed like they clowned you when you even got out there. So, I don't know, y'all. We'll see. But thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I'm sorry that this review was long. I'm sorry that this review was longer than normal. But, I don't know, y'all. But thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I appreciate the love and support. So, me, Mims, Rodney, and Jamie are supposed to be doing something tomorrow. I don't know what time we're going to be doing it. However, if you don't see a video from me in the morning for Potomac, then I will be going live around maybe 11 or 12. Well, I don't know what time I'll be going live. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We're supposed to be going live tomorrow at some point, and so we'll see. But however, it depends on the time if I'll have a pre-record done by in the morning time or a live, because I thought that Married to Medicine was actually good. I thought that Married to Medicine was actually good. I don't know. I just think that they got real problems, and I love it. But thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.
Call Daddy, tell him 25. Call Daddy, tell him 25. Call Daddy, tell him 25.